No doubt.
Hello and welcome back to another Pickled Unscripted. As always, I have with me the absolutely amazing, one of my favorite humans, Matt the Pickled Dragon. Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm all right, especially since I got a fresh bottle of Glenmorangie.
Glenmorangie.
Yes, it's wonderful. It's a good day.
And and as always, guys, I am Dracoya. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and give us a quick thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And moving forward to our daily D&D news.
We saw this article, um, and I immediately like had this knee-jerk reaction, like we got to do a video on this because it's something that people have been saying they want to see. Um, but I don't know if they really know what they're asking for. And that is the possible the possible reboot of Dark Sun. Now, apparently, there are some classes for Dark Sun hitting the playtest. I guess it's the Unearthed Arcana. Um, and I guess there's a couple subclasses, maybe a Warlock Patron that they've introduced. And I mean, you guys can see this on Wargamer. Our friend there, Molly Russell, did another did her due diligence and posted it and gave us all the heads up. But uh,
Another great article from Molly Russell. We got to get this person on.
yeah, but she does um point out that Dark Sun is kind of a controversial setting. And it's really only controversial from a modern perspective, right? And she points out, the problem with it is the casual depictions of slavery combined with plenty of racial stereotypes make Dark Sun a setting that D&D has been reluctant to return to. Back in 2023, former executive Kyle Brink said that Dark Sun setting is problematic in a lot of ways, and that's the main reason we haven't come back to it. But with these new classes, are they giving a clue as to what they're up to next? And my question is what will that look like? So real quick, we'll just run down what they have in the article here. A druid circle of preservation. Um, and I'm not going to get into the details of it because you guys can go out to Wargamer magazine and check out the article for the details. But
They also have a gladiator, which is a type of fighter.
gladiator subclass.
hmm They have defiled sorcery, which why don't you guys take a guess as to what class that's about?
And then they've got
And
the sorcerer king patron for your warlocks, for all your warlock needs. Um, So yeah, as the author here points out, it's a very controversial setting when you talk about it in the lens of modern day. Um, and so if they do reboot Dark Sun, I guess the real question and what we're kind of speculating on is what kind of world would that look like? Like if there were a Dark Sun 5e um, Dark Sun 5e book, source book, what would that look like? Um,
it is kind of interesting since there was like this huge war that WotC had created against certain types of play, certain themes, and now we have this.
yeah, like, can you imagine like a post-apocalyptic, fluffy WotC world? I don't know like how to do a mashup between Dark Sun to do it reasonably well and the kind of colored lens that WotC wants to see everything through with their current modern take on 5e, the 2024 5e.
Maybe it's like a post-apocalyptic world where everyone just kind of like, I don't know, disappeared under sunshine and rainbows and no one starves to death and there's no war and violence and everyone's just singing Kumbaya freaking yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the all of the survivors have come together and said, "Can't we all just get along?" And they
Can't
just
we all
agreed to
just
get
be friends?
along, right? In the under the burning sun in the desert wastelands, they hold hands and sway, and nobody wants for anything, and everyone shares. And
It's too much radiation sickness. It all went to their head. Now everyone's
I,
just super friendly.
I just don't. I just can't wrap my head around what a modern Dark Sun campaign would look like. Um, but I mean, the truth is that the Dark Sun campaign of second edition and uh, the classic setting was a dark, gritty, uh, and very, very difficult place for a player to find, kind of that heroic success because, everyone from the lowliest villager to the sorcerer king was out for themselves, and I always thought about like the Road Warrior, the movie The Road Warrior, the second Mad Max movie where you had like just scavengers going out and they might have been good people like in a normal world where everyone visited the dentist every 6 months for a cleaning and we all had farmers markets that we could attend, but put in the difficult situation, they would cut each other's throats for a few liters of water if that's what it came to.
I mean, if that's what it comes to, if it's the difference between your survival and not, I mean, I think people would do a lot of things. So yeah, that's tying into kind of the setting that I envision for this as well. So I'm not really sure how this is going to work for WotC because it goes against everything that they have said that they believe in over the last 2 years.
It's just and she remarks, "Hey, these this looks very promising," but to me, it's like, how can you soften a post-apocalyptic world? You
Mm-mm.
just don't. I just don't know
Range.
how to, and we could spend time talking about what the details of the subclasses are and stuff, but you guys can go out and look at that stuff. I'm more interested, I've always been more interested in lore than the crunchy bits of stats and roles and what makes an optimal character. And
Yeah.
so to me, I look at this and I worry. Oh, I can't believe, and I wasn't even a huge Dark Sun player, but I did like the setting. I would probably enjoy it more now than I did back then because I had my own ideas back then. But
Maybe it's time for you to create another module, Matt. I mean,
oh,
who would like
maybe.
to see Matt create a cool post-apocalyptic module? I think he could totally pull it off. Comment, like, let us know down below. I know that I've been playing his Days of Blight for one group, and I'm hoping to start it up for a second group, and I've been having so much fun. Matt, your modules are amazing. He definitely likes to lore dump. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do another video on it.
Well, let us know what you think. What are they? What is WotC up to? So,
Comment, like, subscribe, and go to dnddice.com and use promo code PICKLED. That's dnddice.com, promo code PICKLED, and get them before the apocalypse hits.
woo.